107 children killed and more than 120 wounded in Ukraine since war began. Former CBN Governor Chukwuma Soludo sworn in as Anambra State Governor. Officials dispel death report of Parliament Speaker Jacob Oalanya say he is receiving treatment in the US. Details shortly. This is TOS Television, your digital-first Pan-African news network. I am Merciful Ajinamo, and this is TOS News 360. Outgoing Governor of Anambra State, Willy Obiano's wife, Ebelechukwu, fought Bianca Ojukwu, the widow of the late Chukwuemeka Odumegwu-Ojukwu, at the swearing-in ceremony of the new Anambra State Governor, Professor Chukwuma Soludo. The reason for the clash was not ascertained. Obiano and his wife abruptly left the venue of the swearing-in ceremony after the incident. Former Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Chukwuma Soludo, was officially sworn in as Governor of Anambra State on Thursday. Speaking during his official swearing-in as Governor of the state, Soludo promised to be prudent and accountable with taxes and added that the state will win under his administration. Now, Lagos State government has concluded plans to prosecute engineer Gboyega Bello, the developer of the collapsed building in Yaba, on February, which recorded some casualties. Lagos State Commissioner for Fiscal Planning and Urban Development, Dr. Idris Salako, during a review meeting in Alausa, said that the developer was culpable for disregarding due process stipulated for building construction in Lagos State, having commenced construction without planning permit and authorization from the Lagos State Building Control Agency. The Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission on Wednesday declared that subsidy on power amounting to about 600 billion naira during some period had now been stopped by the federal government. The Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission stated that the electricity tariffs would rise every 6 months to adjust to foreign exchange and inflation requirements. The commission added that the grid failure this week was as a result of a tip-off caused by the conductor's snap, which started from the 330 kilovolt ampere from the Benin axis, and vandalism of pipelines that also supply gas to the power plant. On the Russian invasion, at least 107 children have been killed and more than 120 have been wounded since Russia invaded Ukraine, the Ukrainian Prosecutor General's office said. Over 410 educational institutions have been damaged by shelling and 63 of them fully destroyed, it said. At least 11 hospitals have been shelled, it added. This is your digital-first Pan-African news network, TOS Television. You're watching TOS News 360. Africa plus business sports stories on return. Do stay with us. Thanks for staying. Mali's ruling military junta will suspend broadcast by French state-funded international news outlet RFI and France 24, accusing them of reporting what it called false allegations of army abuses in an unprecedented clampdown on foreign media. The two outlets were still on air in Mali on Thursday morning. The junta did not give details of the procedure or say when broadcast would be suspended. And now Uganda's parliament spokesperson has lashed out at people who edited the speaker's profile on Wikipedia to indicate that he was dead. Speaker Jacob Oalanya has been hospitalized in the United States for an undisclosed disease since last month. His trip to seek treatment outside of the country received mixed reactions, with critics saying it cost taxpayers a lot of money. Away from Africa, after more than a month of decline, COVID cases started to increase around the world last week, the World Health Organization said. New infections jumped by 8% globally compared to the previous week, with 11 million new cases and just over 43,000 new deaths reported from March 7 to March 13th. It is the first rise since the end of January. The highly transmissible Omicron variant and the lifting of public health and social measures with other factors was causing the increases, the World Health Organization said. On the business scene, food prices in Egypt were already climbing before Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Now bread, a politically symbolic staple on which many Egyptians are heavily dependent, is also getting costlier as Black Sea wheat exports are disrupted and global prices surge. Atia Ahmed of the Cairo Chamber of Commerce floor said prices have risen up by up to 15%. Egypt is typically the world's largest wheat importer, buying more than 60% of its wheat from abroad. Tony Elumelu, chairman of UBA Banking Group and Heirs Holdings, has stated that the reason Nigeria cannot meet its crude oil production quota and benefit from high oil prices is due to theft. Elumelu disclosed this in a series of tweets on Thursday, bemoaning pressing issues that Nigerians face every day, from electricity to fuel. And that is TOS News 360 on your digital first Pan-African news network. For more update, visit www.tostvnetwork.com. Do follow and like our social media handles on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. And remember to subscribe on YouTube. Do stay with us and enjoy more programs on TOS Television Network. I am Merciful Ojukwu. Thanks for watching.